Hey Cancers, welcome to my channel. My name's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and or rising signs. So, happy Friday. If you're watching this the day that I released it, if not, happy day to you. Hopefully your day is going well. We did just go through a new moon last weekend. I didn't pull up any information about it. I just hope you allowed yourself to close out a chapter and start a new one. Okay, so Cancers, as you can see, we're shuffling already. Let's dive right in. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. We have to stop seeing failure as a bad thing. And this isn't just on you guys, this is also on people in general. It's like, it's almost frowned upon to fail. And if we don't have that support system like we're supposed to growing up and learning through that process, it is really hard to see the lessons within that moment, okay? So be kind to yourself when you do have moments of failure, whatever, however that looks for you. Just know that you were meant to, it's not a failure, you were just supposed to learn something specific, okay? The next card we have is peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energies. Okay, so this is beautiful. So maybe some of you have learned or are learning that lesson and you're allowing yourself to feel that way. And doing that brings peace of mind to yourself. You allow yourself to understand that it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you like the worst person in the world. What this does is this brings love into your life. This brings understanding, compassion, empathy. Okay? Nobody is perfect in this world. Not one single person. That doesn't mean that you have to hold yourself to such high standards to be good. Okay? The last card that flipped out was worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I hope you are. I really do. And I'm not really going to elaborate much on this because it's pretty self-explanatory. The worry, the anxiety, the stress about things that could potentially happen, it's not worth it. You're just going to tarnish your sleep. You're going to stress all the time. You're never going to get, your brain is going to be an active sympathetic system. It's going to be completely active all the time, and if you don't have that parasympathetic system kicking in once in a while, you're gonna start losing your marbles. Okay, so if it's things that's not actually happening, that it's very, it's a 1 in a million shot, it's a 1 in a million shot. Okay, that doesn't mean you need to worry about it. Okay, you gotta learn to let some things go. All right, let's move into tarot. Current and future energies. Got the King of Cups. The Ace of Cups. A lot of water energy so far. Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles. What the hell? Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck overall, overall energy is the Queen of Wands. You're very confident in yourself, but you're confident about your intuition, but it's kind of like you're confident about your spiritual journey, but when it comes to the physical reality, everything just goes to shit. So there's some sort of disconnect that's happening, it's like you feel safer in the 5D than you do 3D, which is very common. I mean, our 3D world is kind of shit right now. There's a lot of things happening right now that are really scary, and I completely understand. It's almost like you put up this front. I'm getting more of this existential crisis sort of thing. It's like you put up this front for people, and you're not telling people, or not showing people what's really going on underneath. It's really what I'm feeling right now. Like there's this mask. So here we go. We have the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, when you get more than one ace in a reading, that signifies something that's big is going to happen. This is very rare that this happens. I've had all 4 aces once, and I honestly feel like it was a fluke, but hey, you know what? It happens. It does. There's going to be an opportunity for you to really finally open yourself up. And this is why I was getting this whole mask feeling, like you feel safer in the 5D than you do in the 3D. Like I said, everybody feels that way. But what's happening is you're not only allowing yourself to open up, but you're going deep. You're going deep in the trenches of your feelings, and you know, the King of Cups talks about how you need to really look at things. But with the 2 aces here, I feel like you're going to get an opportunity, and you're going to take that opportunity to go deep and to really finally acknowledge the things that you have been feeling underneath everything. I don't know what that looks like for you. It's different for everybody, but I really hope that you get that opportunity because you deserve it. Everybody deserves a chance to feel their feelings and to understand them and acknowledge them. You're really hoping for a life of pure joy, and not pure joy, but happiness. You know, with a person, with kids, whatever, with animals, however that resonates for you. But you feel like you're a puppet. You don't feel like you have the strength, but it's the type of strength where you're holding back. You're not being that fierce person that you're meant to be. Sorry, I was using a heating pad. I gotta remove it. It's too hot. You feel like you're a puppet on strings, right? You don't feel like you are in control, but you want to be in control. You want to take leadership in your life. This could be about your partner as well. You may need to open up to your partner. There are some things that are not making you happy. There may be a job offer coming too. So we have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands in the future energy. I'm going to leave that for a second. I may have to come back to that. So it's really interesting because this is where the relationship pops up. They're the same suit. They're both a king and a queen. Take it. It's just energy. It doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be a male and female. Take it how it resonates. I always see the Queen of Pentacles as Mother Earth incarnate. Like, she's beautiful. She's grounded. She's the mother that we've always wanted, especially if we didn't have the mother that we should have had. There's a lot of stability in the financial stability in this relationship. They're very grounded, very earthy. Very practical. You just really you really want to enjoy life, but there's so much going on. You have too many responsibilities. There's a lot of things that are weighing you guys down. I mean, you are looking at each other, but all I hear is there's no talking. There's no real talk. Yeah, see, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you guys aren't talking to each other. Or at least if you are, you're not talking in the way that's conducive. You guys need to realign your energies, not only for yourselves, but for your environment as well. There needs to be balance in the relationship. and there isn't. Somebody does a little bit more than the other, or does a lot more than the other. All right, let's move into Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What spiritual energies are... I need to say something to Cancer. Let's see. Spirit of travel. Somebody's going to get relocated for a job. This may be the struggle that you may be dealing with, whether you have to move with or without your person, or it's just time to move, or in the more broader sense, just moving on from something. You don't actually have to move. We have the feminine spirit. Listen to your intuition. Please just listen to it. I promise you it will lead you in the right direction. And you will, the more you try to align yourself with your intuition and not your ego, the more things will make more sense. Your ego doesn't want change. Your intuition does. It's the best way that I can explain to become aware of the difference in those voices, okay? For some of you, this relationship may not end well, that you may actually be, like, you guys might actually be separating. And if you're worried about the gossip, don't worry about it. It's not, it's gossip, all right? You're not meant to understand it. You shouldn't be listening to it. You know what's happening, what the truth is. Who gives a fuck what anybody else says? Yeah, some of you feel like you're just empty and just doing what you're supposed to do and following the motions. This is energy you don't want to be in if you are feeling it. Take charge. Be that Queen of Wands. Be that fiery energy. Okay? All right, let's close out this reading. Soul Growth Journey. Pay attention to the next full moon, how you react to its energy, with your fight or flight response, or any emotions that come up through the next full moon, which is the 10th, so next Saturday. Pay attention. There's something there that you've been missing that you need to see. And what is that? You've got the strength, you've got the courage. And that's the strength card twice, by the way. Spirit guides are with you. Start talking to them. I'm not kidding. It may seem like you're talking to yourself, but there's a strong masculine energy in your life. You may be blaming them. So yeah, see, this person is not very conducive for you and very healthy to be around. It's either they blame you or you blame them for things, and it's extremely unhealthy energy. As you spend time doing all of this, spend a lot of time grounding in nature. Honestly, just go for a 10-minute walk every day, you guys. That's all that it takes. And you'd be surprised at how much better you feel just from those 10 minutes, okay? That's Archangel Sandalphon. Please call him in when you are out and about in nature, or just outside in general. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so Cancers, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Wish you the best of luck. Talk to you guys next week.